And so he keeps saying like, oh, my boyfriend is coming in the middle between me and him. Like, there's no business between me and him. Okay, there's no business between me and him. We're over, guys. There's no James and Lily. Okay, there's no business between me and him. Okay, and you guys need to get over it. Okay, if you haven't gotten over it, get over it. Okay, because I'm on the other side. I'm here, okay? Like, I'm here. I'm not here anymore, okay? Okay? And I'm happy. Exactly. Someone said, like, he's just jealous that I'm happy. Yeah. Like, I'm happy. So it's like, leave me alone, okay? And I'm trying to go up. I'm winning. I'm actually winning. I'm happy. So I don't want to talk about things that this and that when things are already over.
I'm very happy for you that you're happy, Lily. But do you think you're the only one that is happy? James too is happy. And Chris, can you just shut up? Let us speak. Ah, Lily, we're going to start this video with you. And I've jotted out my points that I'm going to say out here. Firstly, in the first six minutes, 30 seconds, I seriously, we couldn't just understand your point that you were driving at. You were speaking Chinese while majority of your audience are English speakers. At least do a translation in Chinese, because you made your video boring while we were watching. For next time's sake, don't make us go through that stress of listening to your Chinese while you go through Chinese speaking and English speaking. And then you decided to talk about what everyone was actually waiting to hear you speak about, and that was around 13:39 of your video. Firstly, Lily, you said that that your divorce happened 2 years ago, and that both of you have got nothing in common except for the kids. You didn't even say for the kids. You forgot to mention that it's for the kids. So right now, you should know that you guys have got, you and your ex James have got something in common, because you're just hammering on the fact that you got nothing in common. You're not, you're on two different levels. There's nothing that attaches you both together the way you were speaking, but you're forgetting that you've got kids together, which means you guys have got something in common. And you saying you were talking, speaking your English as someone that couldn't understand English all of a sudden. Like you're not eloquent. You're trying to say eloquent, and in a way that, I don't know, are you trying to manipulate your viewers in this one? Because we know that they said you're a graduate of English. You went to 3 universities, that you even teach native speakers how to speak English. So why all of a sudden you started saying you don't know how to pronounce eloquent and all of that spot? And secondly, James never triggered you. You were the one that started with the false narrative about him, making a lot of your subscribers believe that he's not a good person. With that, your first video that you did, that he was abusive. You painted him with a negative brush. You know that you painted James in a negative brush, so you attacked him first. You know now that you attacked James first. Another thing, you went forward to say that you were giving all to your marriage. Please, Lily, can we know what exactly that you gave in that your marriage? Because we've been following you guys for a long time now. What did you give up in that marriage? I would like to, are you kidding me? You were the one that was already cheating with Chris underground. And again, you said it was so hard to get out of the narcissist relationship with James. But in almost all the videos he has put up, he always says for over 3 years he was begging you, to get a divorce, to file for a divorce, because he's ready to leave. But now you're coming out to say that you were leaving, you couldn't leave because you were, in a narcissistic relationship and you couldn't leave. It was difficult for you to get out. So that I don't still believe, because he, in almost all of his video from the onset, he was saying it, that he told you to leave, to file for a divorce, to leave. So was it that he was holding you not to go to a lawyer, or to put in the divorce papers and all of that stuff? He's been the one asking you, like he said, from all his videos. Now you never even came out to say that you were in a narcissistic relationship, blah 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 blah. It's not that you're saying it because maybe your boyfriend Chris has taught you what to say, or you guys have decided to say this. So I'm not going to believe you on that one. And you said he still attacks you now that you are, that you're out of the marriage. No, you and your freaking boyfriend Chris never gets his name off of your lips. So what do you think? You think he's not going to defend himself? You think he's not going to counter, James is not going to counter everything that you guys come out to say about him? And he counters them real hard because he comes out with evidences. You and your boyfriend Chris, Lily, you always come out to just talk blah blah blah, try to manipulate your audience with emotional blackmail and all of that stuff. And you even said James told you that your boyfriend Chris is coming between the two of you. For me, I never heard when James said that too. All he has been saying is for your boyfriend to stay off his daughters. And if James wanted you back, I mean, he won't have been asking you for that long when you guys were still married for you to get a divorce now. I don't think so. So don't make it seem as if you're a prize trophy. You said you should focus. I heard you say it so many times that you should focus. The last time I checked, James is focused, and except when you and Chris mentions him in your videos, then he attacks you. Actually, who marries off someone at 3 months? Like you said he married 3 months after you divorced, but you quickly changed it to the actual truthful time that that he got married. You wanted to say 3 months, but your viewers are going to come for you and they're going to attack you on that one again, and then you quickly changed it. Oh my God, people told you that moving on into another relationship was so fast. Of course it was so fast. A lot of people said it, lady, and that it was so fast. But now you're liking that's your relationship to everybody needing comfort, support system, but running into another man's hand because of loneliness is a problem. Not even running into another man's hand is the major problem. The problem people were just trying to tell you about, that you should have waited, is the fact that you ran into this guy's hand and then you brought him so quickly into your home that you have 2 daughters living in. That was a major problem. And his character seems wide. It seems weird to the whole world. That's why you see people keep commenting on your video, telling you that, you should be watchful and protect your girls. And boom, as usual now, Chris appeared. He would always want to appear in your videos. He almost took over your videos again this time around. Can't he just sit down and let you talk? You're not a baby. You're not a child. You can speak for yourself. Can't he just allow you? Was it there when you and when you and James were, were in this relationship for that 12 years before you guys got divorced? Why is he analyzing James as if he was there? Was it not what you told him? And see the way he was analyzing it, trying to defame your ex in front of you. It's not only your ex, is a father of your kids. I wouldn't allow someone to do that to my ex. It doesn't matter if we are divorced, for the fact that he still has a part in you. Those children are the ties, are the bond that both of you will have for life. So there's no way you're going to say it or you're going to paint it. James is going to be part of your life. You also claimed that James pushed you during your pregnancy, and you couldn't even categorically tell us the actual month that he pushed you. You're like, he pushed me during my between 6 to 8 months, 7 to. You couldn't even say the actual date. That should be something that should be stuck in your brain for as long as you live. You couldn't. It was your boyfriend Chris that was trying to tell you the date, and just wow, lies upon lies. So you want to tell me that this is the first time that you're going to tell Chris about James pushing you, because you say, hey, let me just tell you, he even pushed me during our pregnancy. No, Lily, we're not kids. We all knew that you were lying there. Again, you said you were never physically abusive to James, but he asked you in that video. Now he was asking you in that video that you were the one, you've been physically abusive to me for 3 years, blah blah blah. If you never did that, if you never physically abusive to him, you should have defended yourself. You never stood up when he was telling you, because you never said it. But right now you're coming to tell Chris that they even pushed me when I was pregnant. That's emotional blackmail. You're trying to sway your audience again. And your boyfriend Chris also said that James is tricking us, his audience, to believe that there's something to resolve between the two of you. Oh yes, there is something to resolve, Lily, between you and James. Like the house in Korea. And you staying the heck away from James and his family and his children. That's one of the things I think that he needs to resolve with you and Lily. Chris, stay the hell away from his kids. And you also added, Chris, that you bring out the best in Lily. I laugh in Swahili. Keep deceiving yourself, man. Lily, don't forget that you can't tell us, the viewers, what to bring to your comment section. We'll bring anything we hear to you for the answers, for you to clarify. Because if you didn't want the whole world to meddle into your affairs, you should have kept your personal problems to yourself and your family. But no, you chose to bring it out to the internet. Both of you chose to bring it out to the internet. So just expect negative comments and positive comments in your channel, and enjoy it. And I'm happy that for every video you make about James, he has already said it in the last video, he's going to come out with 3 more. So we are all going to be expecting James coming out with more reviews and with more evidences to counter whatever you've said about him in this your video. I just cannot wait to review it. So guys, thank you for listening to me if you stayed up to this time, and I'll definitely see you all on the next one. Do have a wonderful day. Bye.